Hey there, boys, girls, and squirrels. My name is Modstep, and welcome back to the A through Z Worst the Worst franchise, where we play through each character in alphabetical order, pick their least popular talent, cry like a little schoolgirl, and then move on with our lives. If you guys could not tell, I'll move my mic in a little closer. If you guys could not tell yet, this is the third video in a long strand of videos that I must complete in today. Look at that, blue and pink, pinky blue blue, pinky blue blue. Today we find ourselves on D.Va. Now if you guys couldn't tell, I've been following this in alphabetical order according to hot slogs, because that's where I'm getting most of my statistics from. It's not a surefire 100% correct website, but it's a good rule of thumb. Without further ado, I'm rambling. Let's get in the show, and I will see you guys when we get in there. Oh, I almost forgot to announce. We are joined by Austin.
Me. Again.
Okay, friends and family, we find ourselves on the Brexit holdout of Mapparino. That's right, Mapparino, because that's the word we like to use. I'm going to go top to start.
I'm joining you.
Who are unfamiliar with D.Va, first and foremost, she gets a mech. If that mech then dies, she pops out as a pilot. And if then she dies, then you have the res timer. We'll talk about the mechanic as the game goes on because it's easier to show than to explain. First ability is called Boosters. It literally does what it says it does. It makes you go very fast. Their second ability is called Defense Matrix. Basically, you get this cone in front of you that reduces all damage from enemies who are standing in that cone. After that, you have Self-Destruct, which is a third ability. It charges up when you take damage or deal damage, and it explodes and does the dibbly-doos. Okay, that actually brings us to what our level 1 talent is. While we talk about that, we're going to do this and show you off. This is the Defense Matrix. Look at it. It's so beautiful. She now does no damages. At level 1, it looks like with a 8.2% pick rate, Crash Course. Reduces boosters cooldowns. Damaging enemy heroes with boosters. That's the quest. After damaging 20 heroes, each booster does the things. Okay. After damaging 20 heroes, each use of boosters lowers cooldown by 1% per hero hit. That is kind of nice. That was kind of a weird swap, I'm not gonna lie there. Worth! Worth! Okay, not worth. Okay, now we get to talk about how kind of her mech works. So as you can tell, when my health got to 0, I popped out of the mech. Now that does, let's go ahead to stats, that does count as half of a death for D.Va, but you do not get the res timer. Now what that does do is you switch from a very tanky character to one who almost exclusively focuses on how fast she can damage down a champion. Excuse me. And the more you auto attack, you can see this purple gauge fill. Once that's full, you can click your ability and that will call your mech down. However, in this early game, it's not necessarily a bad way to be in, because you do a lot more damage or a lot quicker with her gun. So you can kind of use that strategically, and I'm going to max just in case he swaps there. You can sometimes use that strategically to kind of push your lane, because you do a little bit more damage and can contest a little better. Okay, so we need assistance. We're coming in, baby girl. Boosters, boosters. Come on, boys, get him. I couldn't quite get him. Once again, I am launched out of the mech there, so that does count as half of a death. But what that does allow us to do is get to a position where we could potentially do a little extra damage. I know this Lunara, as soon as she gets me, I'm going to be dead if I'm not in my mech, so I'm going to try to get back into that as quick as possible so we can contest this objective a little more effectively. We'll finish pushing this wave out, we'll call our mech in, and we'll rotate in, and we'll just try to damage as many of these guys with boosters as possible. And now you get to see her third ability. You can see this AoE around the mech. Long story short, what that does is it, after a slight delay, it actually... Oh, I thought we were going to get him. After a slight delay, it actually explodes, damaging and pushing back anybody caught in that. We're going to try to push the Sylvanas back here. Good, good, good. Hey friends, you need to simmer. Simmer on the shielding, okay? Simmer, simmer, simmer. Can't win them all. Can't win them all. At level 4, the least popular talent with the 3.4% pick rate is Get Through This. Increases defense matrix duration. We're gonna get a sippy cup so I can try to stay in this as much as possible. And hopefully, get that explosion. Get her self-destruct a bit. Oh gosh. Oh, he swapped right into that, so I guess there's that. Fortunately, this does allow us to kind of burst down the Zerg wave as quick as possible. Oh boy, that swap. That hurts. That hurts us. That hurts us, boys. Oh my extraordinarily sad momentous occasion. Yes! Okay, Brightwing, go heal. Go heal. Good job, Brightwing. I love you. You're my favorite. Now we're going to go ahead and Hearthstone because I have no health. As you can tell, she only has 1,300 health when she's in her pilot mode, which is fairly low. We'll try to run back into base. Uh-oh. Try to be a nuisance if possible. We'll mech. And then we'll go in. I'll try to once again get as many booster hits in here as possible. Oh boy. Oh boy. There we go. Hey, that's worth. That's actually a death timer there. So losing my mech in exchange for a full death timer, I'm totally okay with that. Let's see here. We still haven't cleared this wave, which I'm thoroughly surprised by. But fortunately, it's only taken that first tower, so not the end of the world. I was going to try to stop her. We did stop her from backing, though. That's kind of nice. We'll clear this wave. Get that health globe. Okay, that actually does bring us to level 7, which it looks like with a pick rate of 18.2%. Aggressive matrix. Basic attacks, lower defense matrix is cooldown. So basically, you're kind of playing a support-esque character with this version of D.Va, or this variant of D.Va. So you're really reliant on your defense matrix. Nice take there. We'll come down and try to push a little bit with Valyria here. Try to push down this top one since it does technically have some damage on it already. We can back and we can take care of that in a minute, but I want to try to get some easy experience as quick as possible. Yeah, we're not going to make it. With defense matrix in case they try to jump back in. And we're going to go ahead and just drop this ult, or not ult, but... Oh! Grabs me. What a savage creature. We're going to get some kills. We're just trying to really just contest here. That slow is brutal because D.Va already runs very, very slowly as is. I'm going to try to back out a little bit. Didn't expect their whole team to kind of rotate here. They do have a Sylvanas up there, which is doing some pretty nasty things. It'd be more effective for literally anybody to rotate because they could respond to it much quicker than I can. We'll try to sippy cup up a little bit. And we're almost full on boosters here. There's going to be a nuisance. I don't know if oh, that stun. That was a great stun by her part. That was kind of a silly booster for me. But I was really hoping to try to get that stacked as quickly as possible because we only need 3 more. We do have the glorious heals for my Abathur. Look at that repair. Oh, beautiful. Let's try to get in here and just be a nuisance. We don't want to die, but we want to try to... Oh, gosh, that was a great flip. Oh, come on! Ah! My mech wasn't up in time, guys. That's kind of the sads. I was hoping I could rotate in and wait till that split second before I died. But I couldn't do it. I didn't math properly. I didn't graduate. How are we doing here? Oh my gosh, so they got it again. Brutal. Brutal. But we did get a pick there. It looks like with a 25.7% pick rate at level 10, Bunny Hop is the least popular talent. So let's go ahead and go with that guy. Well, I haven't been using my defense matrix very effectively. And that's one thing that I can always stand to improve on as I kind of learn to play D.Va or whatnot. So kind of all those subtle nuances. Oh my good gravy. Just brutalized me. Just gonna try to stay alive here. That's our only goal. Ooh, ooh. Oh. So now she's gonna blind me here pretty soon. There's the blind. Try to back off so we're safe here. I don't want to get caught in the swap. I know that's what's coming next. See, we got 14 seconds on our mech. So let's just stay alive for 14 seconds. That's our goal here. We, for the most part, have cleared the whole Zerg wave. I'm gonna go ahead. Oh no, they swapped! They swapped me out of my mech! Ah! That sucks, dude. That sucks. They swapped me right out of my mech. But we should be able to get a fairly large stack of deaths here with Valera doing some work. Provided we get some follow-up here. Now, had our Junker do kind of rotated in, we probably would have got a kill there, but these probably might have done a little bit more damage to our keep. So, I feel like we have pursued this one for far too long. Let's get over it. We're not going to be able to outburst that Lily's heal. When it's over, maybe, but... Come back towards me. Oh, she can go ahead and go stealth. Okay, so what we're going to want to try to do is we need to start getting some of these mercenaries. I'm going to ping for some assistance here, see if she's willing to help me out. Because we need to be contesting this. There we go, there we go. Because you know they're going to be camping. We can rotate up and probably try to grab this, since they just got a camp top. Oh, that bribe, though. Okay. Oh, no, she's dead. She's dead. I don't think there's any way I can make it in there, or we can make it there quick enough to save her. Yeah, no, she made it out alive. Nice escape, nice escape. I didn't see exactly how it went, but... Pushed her back. I mean, that's good enough. Let's go ahead and rotate down here since things seem to be getting kind of squirrely. Let's see. I know with this next objective coming up here within just a minute or two, we're going to want to be... I'm not... Look at me. I don't care. It's alright. I did my duty. That's right, boys. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and bunny hop. Now they're going to rotate onto me, and they're probably going to chase this one. But the swap is out, so I think we're safe here. You do have to get awfully close in pilot mode to really do any type of damage. That's the only part that's kind of scary. Okay, let's play this one kind of safe since we did just lose our support. We are at level 13 with a pick rate of 20%. Ablative armor. Take less damage from weak attacks. Whatever the crap that means. I'm assuming they're talking about like potential auto attacks and stuff like that. But... Oh, I didn't expect to get knocked out that quick. Kudos to them, though. Kudos to them. We're going to hearth back because we'll get an instant boost and we'll be on our mount, so it'll probably actually be faster to do it this way. Oh boy. Oh boys. Oh, don't you know dare. Let's just try to be a nuisance. We know there's 2 or 3 of them there, so we don't want to jump in on that. Not especially without a full stack on our mech mode. Let's see. Oh, good, Lanta. They are destroying us on this objective so hard. The fact that we've lasted this long with this many losses on objective is actually kind of decent. Let's see. Okay, we potentially got a pick there. See what we can get done with this. Let's try to auto attack it. Oh, going back. We're gonna go ahead and ult or do our self-destruct there so we can kind of push him out, and as well as hopefully get some contention here on this boss. Yep, not happening. We're going to go ahead and get a sippy cup here. We'll just kind of push him around a little bit. And we'll try to save our Valier here with our defense matrix, which we may have potentially done. Nice. Obviously, we still have the boss in part of the other wave there. Oh gosh, so boned, so boned. Dodge that swap, dodge the swap. Okay, okay, GG, GG. Wow, okay. We can tell we've been in front of this monitor for far too long today. But there's more that needs to be done. So once again, you guys, let me know what you thought of this build down in the comment section down below. It was super reliant on the defense matrix talent, which I am not very well versed in, and honestly, that's going to be something that's more effective if they have a lot more like melee range champions, and we have a lot more melee range champions as well, because we can kind of keep everybody in that same area and protect them. But they had a lot of range champions. Artanis, their tank, kind of being the only melee one, so it was really hard to kind of zone in and dampen their whole team's damage. But that's just my point of view. Once again, if you guys want to follow this build, at level 1 we have Crash Course. At level 4, Get Through This. 7, Aggressive Matrix. Level 10, Bunny Hop. Level 13, Ablative Armor. Now, had we hit 16 with a pick rate of 6.6%, we'd be going with Suppressive Fire. And let's go ahead and pull up that talent for you guys real quick. Excuse me. I can hear my puppy whining like the little puppy she is. So at level 16, we've been going Suppressive Fire. Pilot mode basic attacks have 20% increased range and slow enemy movement. And then at level 20, we would have naturally been going the Mirror to our ultimate. Bunny Hop deals extra damage if D.Va isn't moving. So without further ado, I'm going to stop rambling. Thank you guys so much for joining me in today's episode. Love you guys, and we'll see you next time. Toodles! Whoopsh.